We are live. Sending this to everybody. Let's get it. Let's go. We are live. Got some tunes this time. It's going crazy. I'm listening to Drake all day. Anybody knows me know I love Drake. If you're joining right now, I'm just inviting all of my friends. Cool. Oh, what's up? Jordan, Karina, love you. Alright, I'm gonna just wait for like a couple more minutes and we'll get started around like 6 o'clock. I have some big news to share at the end, so stay tuned. What's up, Rabib? Hope everything's good with you. Yeah, stay to the end. I have some really big news about what's going on in my life and with my cancer journey and everything that's going on. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm just inviting all my friends. Thanks for joining, everybody. I really appreciate you. Been a long time coming to get to this point. What's up, Desmond? Dog, I saw Enzo's getting swole. Yo, it's all good. This week's a bigger week. If any of you guys don't already, follow my podcast. I'm gonna drop the handle in the comments right here. Go follow the podcast. I'm updating little shorts of all the episodes that I'm recording. For all you guys that don't know, what's up, Julian? For all you guys that don't know, I have a podcast that I'm creating. I interview other cancer survivors like myself, and everybody that's going on there. The goal is just to inspire and motivate people that like we can overcome any types of challenges in our lives. We can overcome whatever it is. It's called Beast vs. Zombie. The idea is like everybody's a beast. Everybody has a beast within them. Everybody has like willpower within them. And everybody has challenges. Everybody has a zombie. What's up, Mom? This shit is actually hella tight. Yeah, man. So go give that a follow. Beast vs. Zombie. I put that in the comments if you guys haven't already. But yeah, I wanted to start this whole live today with a message. This morning I run my dog every morning. I don't know if you guys ever see on my story. We're up early before the sun comes up. We're out there running and whatnot, and I was just thinking, about this message, and what it was when what you think and what you say and what you do all matches, like then you're like pretty successful in life. Like you're really like on the right track. You're really like what they would say, I guess, like manifesting like stuff in your life, right? Like you're thinking of things that you want, you're saying you're gonna do it, right? And then you're actually like following through, you're like actually executing. And that's like been a big thing for me through this whole cancer journey and like going through this whole process, always trying to stay confident and believe in where I was going. And really, obviously the goal is to beat cancer, to be cured. And I'm like going on 2 years now in remission. So, what I thought about, what I said I was going to do, and I did that, so I feel really good about that. I think anybody that does something like that goes through that process, is like creates something in their mind, says they're going to do it, tells people, writes it down, whatever that is, says that, and then does that, that's manifesting, that's success, that's creation. And I think it's really big for anybody to know that and to see that in their lives, and right, and to keep the promises that you make to yourself, right? I think that's super big. What's up, Audrey? I think that's super big to keep the promises that you make to yourself, because otherwise you're just lying to yourself. And if you're just lying to yourself, right, you're probably lying to other people as well. And if you're lying to yourself, you're not holding yourself accountable, then you're probably not actually looking at things realistically, or in a real sense, in reality, right, in real life. And you probably aren't able to make the adjustments and make the changes that you need to get the things that you want in your life. So yeah, I think it's big to make sure that when you think about something, and when you say you're going to do something, and follow through and keep those promises to yourself, that's how you get kind of anywhere you want in your life, and yeah, that's, like I said, that's been a big thing in my in my process. What's up, Abdul? Thanks for joining. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the link. What's up, Miles? Mr. Gatewood in the house. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them in the link. Feel free, anything at all about anything during my cancer process. It's been I would say almost 9 years now. I'm 29. I got cancer when I was 20. And yeah, it's been a long journey. I got through and beat cancer in 4 years, was in remission for 3 years, and then got cancer again, beat it again, so it's been a wild ride. I've had 2 bone marrow transplants. The first one was a little bit smoother in comparison to this last one. Maybe I'm a little bit older. I'm turning 30 this year. In March, I turned 30, so I'm feeling a little bit old. A little bit is crazy. You gotta count your blessings. I'm sure everybody has people in their lives that that didn't make it till 30. So every day to wake up is a blessing. I always wake up, first thing I do is think about all the things that I care about, all the things that I'm thankful for. And that's always a big deal, keeping that energy flowing. There was times during my process when I wasn't able to really get up out of bed, when I was super weak. I had really low energy. I was super tired, whatever that is. And yeah, for everybody that joined so far, follow the podcast. I put it up in the comments. I can put it again actually here for everybody. Beast vs. Zombie. Follow the podcast. At the end, I'm going to share some big news that I have going on in my journey and in my life right now with my cancer stuff. I'm really excited to share that with all you guys. Thanks for everybody that's joining, coming in, dropping questions that you have below. But yeah, man, It's been pretty crazy. I'm just about at the end of this journey, and that's why, and through all this, I'm really big on um, turning tragedy to triumph. Turning shit to sugar. When they give you lemons, turn that to lemonade, right? Like being able to take something negative and turning that into a positive. I believe there is positivity in every event. It's just kind of all perspective and how you look at it, right? So when I was in the hospital specifically for each of those bone marrow transplants, but the last bone marrow transplant, I'm in there for like a month, right? You're just like quarantined in the hospital. You're stuck. You have low energy. It's a pretty rough time, and I felt like a zombie. That's kind of where this whole beast versus zombie thing came about. And one day I was on the phone with my boy JT, and he was like, "Man, dog, you're a beast." And I really took that and ran with it. So shout out to JT. He really inspired me to and kind of like sparked this whole idea, not only for the podcast, but just for a way to inspire and motivate people to come through for themselves. So yeah, thanks for everybody that's on. The big news that I really wanted to share with everybody is this past week. So I've been working on scheduling this actually for a really long time, but this past week, my doctor and the nurses at my doctor's office called me, and they gave me the go ahead and take the port out of my chest. So I have a appointment scheduled now to get the port taken out of my chest. For all you guys that don't know, what's up, dog? For all you guys that don't know, what a port is basically just like, what's up, George? A port is basically just a permanent IV in my chest right here. Like if you can see through my sweatshirt, like actually I can show you guys. Like it's kind of just like a rubber stopper, and if you can see correctly, right, like there's a line that goes up kind of through and then into this opening right here in my neck, and it goes down into an artery into my heart. So it's direct access to the artery closest to my heart. So if when they administered me chemo drugs, then it would get into my bloodstream as fast as possible. If they ever drew blood from me, they were able to draw blood from my port. It saved my veins a lot of pokes, right? Before every treatment, at one point I was going like even every other week, right? Every 2 weeks. And before every treatment, you had to get your blood drawn, right? So this saved me a lot of pokes in my arms and blood draws. It saved me a lot of like hard stuff. Hey, Lexi. It saved me a lot of just like issues overall, and it's just really more comfortable to be able to get. What's up, Sammy? It helped me basically receive my chemo a lot easier. It was a lot less painful. But anyway, long story short, I'm able to get this removed. So this is like the last step in my whole like cancer journey. I'm in remission, and I get this removed in about 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. That was the news. That's like the end of this whole journey, and now I can focus on living life. I know all you guys know I like to be super active. I like to travel. I've been snowboarding a lot this season. If everybody wants to snowboard, I'm not all the way full speed, but I'm getting really close. But yeah, so that's the news. I'm getting my port taken out. If anybody has any questions or concerns, drop them in the comments. I'm about to dip. I gotta go to my nephew's basketball game. He has a big game tonight, so I'm about to get up out of here. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate all you guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to DM me, hit me up. Most of you guys have my phone number. You can ask for my phone number. Follow the podcast all that stuff. We're on YouTube as well. Yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm out here. Peace.